Hello everyone, it's Wolfina Plays ASMR, and I am back for the second time with another character meet, and it might not be so quiet as like the last one, because I have to get this character's voice just right, as you can tell by the title of this video. So it's still gonna be an ASMR, it's gonna be a little bit louder than usual so I can get Leonardo's voice in this. I'm starting another series of Rise Leo ex-listener, and this is going to be when you first meet. Just like with the Michelangelo one that I did a day or so ago. So I hope you guys enjoy, and please let me know in the comment section if I'm doing okay so far for an ASMR person. I'm not as nervous as the first video, but I'm still a bit nervous, so please forgive me. Alright, let's get on with the video. If I can... I am back again. So we're gonna start this video. Sorry for the pause. My dog is being very strange right now. Anyways. So, it starts out with you... I don't know. It starts out with you in an alleyway testing out some robot that you found or that you made, whichever you prefer. And sorry, my ADHD is getting to me. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back, and sorry about that again. I had to take a second to regain myself. So anyways, as I was saying, you're in an alleyway testing out a robot that you've just made, or that you're gonna see if you can salvage. This is gonna be kind of like, just as a side note, this is kind of a Five Nights at Freddy's little bit in here, but just go with it. Just go with it, please. Don't question why I brought Five Nights at Freddy's into this. There's no dead soul in the robot, it's just a regular robot that you either made or you are about to salvage from a junkyard. Anyways, you turn the robot on, and you test it with sound, with reactions to sounds, to light, to darkness, just about anything, and it goes well for a bit, but then you turn your back for a minute, and to write down stuff of what you need to fix. Shut up, Maine. Sorry about that. You are using a checklist on your clipboard or in your journal to see if checking things off on what you need to try to fix, and what is working, what is not working, and what you need to change in the coding of the robot. And you suddenly feel like someone is right behind you, so you turn around and it's right in front of you, like really close, like 1 inch away from in front of you, and you jump, but it stays still, but it's looking at you intensely, and it has its arm out already, as if it was going to grab you. You get freaked out and you go behind it to try to turn it off, just like you did before, like just how you turned it on before. But then it whips around and it kind of hits you to where you fly into a wall, and you kind of you start bleeding from the back of your head, and you have a bit of bruises on your back now, and it's walking towards you, and its eyes are glowing. You try getting up and you try to get up to run away, and in your thoughts, and this is in your thoughts, why is this robot attacking me? Why? The robot should not be able to attack me or anyone. It should just be a robot to perform. That's what I need for my new business. It's what I need for it to do to perform, like, certain strategies that I need it for certain tasks when I ask it to do a task. Sorry if that didn't make any sense. But you're just like, why is it acting up like this? Why is it trying to harm me? It shouldn't be doing that. It should be showing its strategies that I coded it to do, put it in its code, for when I give it a task at home. But then your thoughts were interrupted by the robot grabbing your ankle and then pulling you, and why did I say he? What? It's not a gendered robot. It's just a robot. I'm sorry, Donnie, if you've heard that. And it pulls you by the ankle, and then it picks you up by the neck, and holds you in the air. His eyes were glowing, it tilts his head, and it pins you to the wall by your throat, still having you by the neck. You're trying to struggle free from his grip, and its claws come out all of a sudden, which you gave it, which it has, or you gave the robot claws for a certain task, for a certain defense, and before it could before it could do anything, you suddenly fall to the ground. You cough and try to catch your breath, and you hear clanging and all, and you hear a voice, and hear metal hitting something else, and you open your eyes to see that Leonardo is attacking, or not attacking, he's fighting the robot. And then your eyes widen as you realize that he's a mutant turtle. And he ends up fighting it, and then he gets thrown into a wall. And he's rubbing his head, but he doesn't realize that the robot is right behind him, as if it just teleported, which it didn't, but it seemed like it did teleport right behind him, and it was about to attack him when you got in the way, and it slashed your chest. And then you hear a gasp, and then you black out, and all you hear is fighting, and then two voices. The first one, which was sort of familiar since you just saw Leo, and kind of heard his voice a little bit while he was fighting the robot. You heard his voice. Let's see if I can actually do his voice. If it sucks, forgive me. Good job, God. Oh, God. Hold on. Sorry, I had to pause it because I couldn't contain my laughter at myself. Great job, Johnny. And then you hear another voice, which you guess it would be Donnie. Yeah. What was she doing? What? I'm sorry. Please forgive me for saying that. It was supposed to be non-binary. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for all the pauses in the story. Yeah. What were they even doing with a robot like this anyway? I guess I need to check on this robot to see if it's in any use. Then you hear Leo you hear footsteps get closer to your body, and you end up passing out due to blood loss. You end up waking up in some bedroom. Or not a bedroom, it was in a med bay. But you weren't familiar with it. You look around and you try sitting up, but you yelp in pain. Dang it, why am I hurting? Then all of a sudden, you hear a male's voice. Hey, finally you're awake. I thought you would never wake up. You look to see that it's Leo, the turtle that saved you. And your eyes widen because you thought it was a bit of a dream. How did you... What is going on? I thought that was a dream. Are you real right now? And Leo responds with, yeah, I'm real. I'm as real as I can be. But what are you doing with a robot in an alleyway? What are you, a technician, or just a crazy mechanic? Or something? You look down and then you look back up and... Well, I'm not a tech... Or I guess I am a technician. And I'm kind of a mechanic as well. Kind of same fields there, but yeah. How are you... How... I don't know, I'm sorry, I just can't believe that what I'm seeing right now. Really? You honestly can't believe what you're seeing, that you're seeing me after a robot attack you? You kind of laugh nervously. Oh, right, sorry, I'm not used to seeing weird things, or out of ordinary things. Not that I don't like out of the ordinary, but, I was checking that robot to see if it was salvageable, or at least if it worked. But it ended up malfunctioning, or maybe malfunctioning. My head. He walks over and you kind of flinch at his touch as he tries to place his hand on your shoulder. Oh, sorry. Maybe I should have asked for consent on putting my hand on your shoulder. Is it okay if I check your head? You nod, reluctantly, or hesitantly. And he checks your head, and then he gets done. When he gets done checking your head, he steps back and looks at you up and down, and you ask, "What? Why are you looking at me like that? Or why are you just looking at me in general?" And you kind of have a bit of a tint of pink on your cheeks. Only a slight tint. And he notices that you're stuttering all of a sudden. And he smirks, which in your mind, you are going crazy in your head with a million thoughts running. And you're like, oh my god, I smirk. Uh, what is happening? Why, I just met him. Why am I acting like this? Get it together. Get it together, listener. Come on. Play it cool. Sorry. Sorry, that was out of nowhere. I couldn't help myself from laughing. He walks up to you and he places his hands next to, like, on the bedside, smirking at you. So, why are you stuttering all of a sudden? And also, to answer your question, I was just taking a look at you, just reading you, to see if you feel comfortable or not. And I think you are comfortable for the most part, aren't you? I'm sorry. I can't take this seriously. Acting like him. I'm sorry. And your cheeks become a bit more pink and he notices. And you're like, yeah, I'm fine. You look away and he chuckles. Well, it seems like you're starting to become fond of me. I mean, I think I'm starting to become fond of you. But you're gonna need to, but other than that, in all seriousness, you gotta stay here and rest up and all that before you can go back to where you live or leave. That robot did kind of, damage your chest and your head. Oops. So, yeah. So, yeah, you're gonna be here for however long my brother thinks they need to be here. And also I have two other brothers. The big one with the red mask is Raphael. The orange masked one is Mikey, or Michelangelo. I'm Leo, and the purple masked turtle is Donnie. So, yeah, you're gonna have to get used to our names for a bit while you're resting and healing up. So, yeah. Well, don't worry, we're not creeps or anything. Unless if you're into those sort of things. He kind of smiles, and he said that in a joking way. You gasp and kind of do a little slap on his arm. Sound effect included. Oh jeez, that was a bit loud. Ow! Hey, I was joking. But seriously, we're not creeps. We respect boundaries and everything. So yeah, you're safe. Anyways, it's nice to meet you. Or wait, I need to know your name. You kind of blink for a moment and then you say, oh, well, I'm Listener. It's nice to meet you too, Leo. His little tail kind of wags when you say his name. And just at the cute expression that you make when you smile, when you said his name. But you don't notice it because he's facing you, so And he says backing away, "Oh, well, nice meeting you, and you should probably get some rest." So Toodles, he actually backs into the wall next to the entrance of the med bay. and and he kind of giggles and asks if he's okay. Are you okay? And he says, yeah, I'm fine. Anyways, have a good rest. I'll check on you later." And then he leaves. And you think to yourself, this is going to be interesting. Hey guys, that'll be all for this this first part of Rise Leonardo X Listener, and I hope you enjoyed. Sorry again. I'm sorry for the pauses and all that. But I really hope you enjoyed this first part of Leo, Rise Leo X Listener, and I love you all, and I hope you have a good night, day, evening, morning, just at any time. Just have a good time at any time, if that makes any sense. I will be trying to do more videos more recently, so, or more, I'll just try to be doing more videos more often. Oh, there we go, there's the word. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye-bye!